Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. Welcome to your reading today. In today's reading, we are going to do messages from Spirit, okay? What messages want to come through right now from Spirit based on your energy? And I got lots of color here today. It kind of feels like the energy overall with all three cards here, or three piles, is very uplifting, okay? Which is nice. It kind of gives me this like playful, it's, okay, I'm already getting channels, guys, so I'm just going to say them. So instantly as a whole, before we get into your piles, there is this energy of like, you're going to be finishing off the year happy. Isn't that lovely? So if you found this reading, that may be quite encouraging for some of you. You know, if you're feeling a little bit like, oh, I'm in a stuck place, or I'm just feeling like I'm in a dark place, so things are just not going as I want them to go, there's this shift of energy that I'm feeling here, okay? It's just really lovely. There may be a sense of you just trying to relax and enjoy the rest of the year, you know? Yeah, wow, okay. I don't want to keep going on my channels because we'll be here all day, but we have three piles here. Use your intuition. Choose the pile that captures your attention. Okay. And I want you guys to excuse my nails. I know they look terrible. I tried to actually take off the nail polish just then before the reading, but I was like, even taking it off looks really bad still. I need to go to the nail salon and just get them to do it for me. But yeah, guys, all natural here with my fingernails and my nail polish, so excuse that. You know, I can't keep, I want to know if there's anyone out there, right, that gets their nails done and they can't seem to keep the nail polish on their nails for more than 2 days, you know, without there being like a chip or without it just looking really untidy and gross. That's me. I just seem to, I must use my fingers a lot, or there's just something about me not being able to I guess I'm just not careful. And you know what? That's okay. That's real. That's me. You know, I actually find the fake nails to be better for me. You know, they're really like the ones you put on and they decorate and all that. I actually find them to last a lot longer. So, you know, the more that I do these readings and everything, I'm going to kind of experiment with fake nails. So that will be really exciting for you guys to see. But yeah, just wanted to just let you guys know, excuse the nails. So we got three piles. Let's get into it. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So choose your pile and let's get into it. So if you chose pile number 1. All right. I was drawn to this pile, okay? So instantly when I saw the bag. So I have messages here too. I'm with you guys. This is exciting. So let's see, inside this pocket bag, if you're not familiar with my readings, little intuitive message. It's like a keyword. It's a very important keyword, okay? And I will reveal that when I feel the time is right. So hang on for that. It kind of wanted to show me what it said when I was putting it in the bag, but I didn't grasp what it was. But I knew it wanted to be seen very quickly. So we have a beautiful oracle card that you've chosen from the Everyday Witch Oracle. I don't know what's behind it. We're going to have a look together and then we're going to shuffle, get some channel messages. Let me tap into your energy and then we'll get onto the card messages. So let's have a look at the card that you chose. Prayers of Wishes, one of my favorite cards. And it's funny because this came out in one of my short Instagram pick a card readings. Well, my psychic readings. So this card is coming through. And we see dragonflies. So guys, it's so trippy because like I get flashbacks from other videos because the cards come out and certain messages that I've said relating to the cards will come back because it triggers when I look at this card. So I'm just going to say them because it may be relevant for you guys. So dragonflies, I see them here, okay? I said in another reading, if you see dragonflies, that is a manifestation sign. You know, your wishes are coming true. You know, when we look out for signs from Spirit, we're like, hey, is my wish, is my prayer going to be granted? Yes. So pay attention to dragonflies. If you see them, then it's close, okay? This may be encouraging you to make a wish. Pray. You know, I had this idea of like actually praying myself, you know, starting to get into prayer. You know, I plant intentions, but I don't actually kind of sit down and practice prayer. And it was on my mind the last couple of days. So it's weird that this card's coming out. So there could be something here about making a prayer. Like I remember, well, I'll just give you my little example and then we'll get into channeling your energy. But last night I was like looking at a YouTube video on Matthew Perry, because Chandler, he is amazing. He is like a icon. He'll never be forgotten. However long, you know, Earth is here in this physical world, he'll never be forgotten. But I was on YouTube just like listening to him and listening to his struggles. You know, he did have a few demons that he was battling with, and I just really appreciated how honest and open and just listening to his stories he was sharing. And anyway, he told this story about when he prayed. There was this moment, and it's in his book, guys. I have to get his book. So he was doing a talk about his book, and he said that there was an instant where he prayed. He said, you know, please make me famous or something. Please, can you make me famous? I'll do anything. You know, you can do whatever you want with me. Just make me famous. That was his prayer. Okay. But it was interesting because the first part came true, right? He became famous. And then the second part where he's like, you could do whatever you want with me, he was like a bit like, oh, kind of that came true, because he did have this demon within himself, you know. He calls it like, you know, his disease with addiction and alcoholism. But that just came through. So you could be encouraged to really reach out to spirit and to God and to make a prayer, but be really careful with what you say, you know. I just thought that was really, really powerful when he said that. It hit like a chord in me, you know, not the fact that like, you know, everyone wants to be famous, but just the whole point of prayer. So that could be encouraged for you guys. So you may already be doing it. Interesting. It's a very fortunate card. Okay. It kind of makes me feel like the universe has your back. The universe is here wanting your dreams to come true. So let's get your cards. Let me tap into your energy, pile number one. Let's see. For pile number one, what does spirit want to share with you? Yeah, guys, I'm just getting like the vision of a birthday cake, and when, you know, when children blow out the candles and they make a wish, that's the first vision I got. So you could be having a birthday happening soon, and spirit's like, make a wish. And it's interesting because it is kind of a little bit childish, isn't it? You know, it's what we tell our children when it's their birthday, you know, make a wish. So there is really lovely energy here for this whole reading. I'm really shocked. But let's get some more messages. What wants to come through, spirit? Yeah, guys, there's this energy of like, you don't have to worry. Like if your mind's being very active, okay, I feel like for you, there will be this, this time where you just feel a sense of control of your mind. There'll be, maybe some of you guys are practicing mindfulness, meditation. You just have this sense of you're not being controlled by your mind. That's what's coming through, just that energy, okay? What else? Oh, that's nice. I got an auditory message, guys. So with my channeling, just take what resonates, okay? I got, it's okay to make mistakes. So some of you guys are making mistakes, you know, don't be so hard on yourself, because sometimes that can create a battle in our mind, can't it? If we make a mistake, then we think we're a failure, then we think we're not doing it right. And then it just spirals. So just know that it's okay to make mistakes, because then how do we learn? How do we learn? Can you see your cards? Not really. There we go. I think making mistakes is actually going to be very good for you. I know that doesn't sound very nice, but like when we make mistakes, we can understand how something didn't work and implement another approach, and that other approach or idea that comes from something not working will actually prove to be very, very, very successful for you. So I feel like for some of you, if there is a mistake that you feel like you have made, because I don't like to say that things are mistakes, but Spirit is bringing it through for you because it's just like something isn't going your way. It is because Spirit wants you to learn something from it, okay? And not repeat it. So you could be learning something. I think it's really important what you're learning. It's almost giving me the feeling of, oh, wow, okay, I understand how this is happening in my life, okay? This isn't working. Let's stop it. Let's brainstorm some other approach. And that other approach, wow, transforms your life. That's what I'm getting for you guys, okay? So all hope is not lost for you, pile number one, all right? Think of a challenge and just know that there are lessons to be learned. Oh my God, I have to tell you. Okay, it's just coming through for your power. I'm sure you all know her because she's like Gem Goddess. She is like the best, one of the best tarot picker card readers on YouTube. I'm sure you've come across her YouTube picker cards. But I watched one of her videos that wasn't related to picker card. It was like how you can manifest. And I was like, oh, I don't see any of her other content. I only see her picker card reading. So I was like, okay, well, I might just check out this video, just see what she, you know, what ideas or insights she has, you know. And it was really interesting. One of her key secret tips to manifesting, which is like towards the end of the video, really struck a chord in me. Okay. And it was kind of like learning through challenges when it comes to manifestation. So challenges in terms of like things are not working out for me. I keep, you know, hitting roadblocks. You know, an example that she used was, what was the example? Far out my brain. She used an example of relationships. So, you know, I'm not getting good. There's roadblocks in my communication when it comes to relationships. You know, I'm not, just so many roadblocks when it comes to relationships, basically. Okay. And these roadblocks, right? They help you evolve and learn the lessons so that you can become a good communicator. So you can become understanding and self-compassionate, you know, and loving yourself. Because these lessons, right, you know, they're here so that you can master them. And once you master them, then you can basically have the manifestation come into your life. So basically challenges and roadblocks are just here to teach you things, and once you learn about them and not take it on as like criticism or take it on as helplessness, like I'm not getting where I want to be. Well, you know, sometimes you can't straight away have what you want, okay, because you wouldn't be able to handle it. You still need to learn. You need to learn, right? We don't just stay the same for the whole life, our whole life. We evolve, you know. And I think with Gem, in terms of explaining it in that way, was pretty profound, okay? Because we always feel like, oh, you know, it's some sort of challenge that, you know, I'm doomed for. You know, I'm never going to be able to solve my trust issues. So therefore, I can't have a proper committed relationship with someone. No, you have trust issues with this person because you need to learn to trust yourself. That's the golden key nugget of this obstacle. So if we can look at those challenges as, hey, I need to learn to do this. I can do this. This isn't something that I'm going to struggle with for the rest of my life. This is something that I can actually work on. Thank you, Spirit, for giving me that challenge to work on. Thank you for helping me understand that, you know, I do need to learn things so that I can fully enjoy my manifestations Imagine if you were instantly given your manifestation and you still had all these things to work on. You know, you weren't evolved. You weren't like, that would destroy your manifestation. Your manifestation would be taken away. So I just think that's really important for your pile, okay? So I hope that made sense, okay? Or if any of it did, but it just blew my mind in terms of, like, I already kind of knew what she was saying, but the way that she explained it was pretty phenomenal. And it just makes me feel like I don't have to beat myself up, you know, in terms of, oh, I keep repeating the same mistakes. Why? Well, why don't we learn from those mistakes? The manifestation wants to come in, so that's why the challenges are there. It's awesome. Anyway, okay. Ooh, I feel like giving your little intuitive message pile number 1. Let's have a look. Clean up. Beautiful. What are we talking about? I think this is about cleaning up the way you manifest, because prayers and wishes is basically planning intentions for your manifestations to come through. So you could be really understanding certain things about yourself, you know, things you may not like about yourself, challenges, roadblocks, and spirit is helping you clean them up so that there could be a prayer and wish that can come through quicker or more easily. All right, so I kind of feel like that, but we'll have a look at the cards to see what else. The cards may help us understand what exactly you're cleaning up, but let's have a look. Let's turn over your cards. None of the cards turned up front. Interesting. Ooh, 3 of Swords. See? That's fine, okay? Because you're cleaning that up. And I instantly see a spider. And spiders always represent manifestation for me. Constantly. It's like you're weaving a web. This is beautiful. This 3 of Swords has nothing to do with the heart, okay? Usually 3 of Swords tarot cards, they'll have a big heart. I don't see a heart here. So this may be purely about your mind, okay? Which is exciting. So let's keep going. I feel like getting a lot of your cards to turn over. I don't do reversals unless I really, really feel like it. Yeah, guys, I feel such a sadness here. Then we got the 9 of Swords. This is okay because we've got the cleanup, which is pretty profound. You know what? I am so excited for you guys. I am so excited. The energy, like, even though you got the 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, you've got the Hierophant, you've got the 4 of Cups. The Hierophant looks really sad. You know, I always go by the energies of the cards. The Hierophant's just like far out, you know. Hierophant here is in the center of your reading, and it's giving me this energy of like, he's trying to tell people a way of living or a set of beliefs or his philosophy, you know. He's the teacher. He wants other people to master their reality here. That's what the Hierophant is. But this Hierophant is giving me this energy of like, I'm not preaching what I'm teaching. There's something here about he's struggling with himself. I feel like this Hierophant's about to have a breakdown, okay? And I love the Hierophant, but I mean, I can see that we have the 4 of Cups next to the Hierophant. So I will talk about these 2 cards in a second. I just want to have a look. Like, I'm so excited for your reading. I've never felt so much excitement, okay? If you guys don't know how I am, I'm a highly clairsentient, so I feel the energies of the cards. Okay, yeah, far out. Yes. Okay, I need to stop. I'm getting so excited. I just want to have a look at all the cards. All right, okay. Success, I told you. All right, so your message from Spirit is a very simple, okay? It starts pretty dark and pretty helpless and forced to pay attention to your mind, okay? Pay attention to the way you see the world with the Hierophant. Okay, you're here to help yourself the way that you want to help other people. Okay, that's what you're here to do. Okay, so if there's things that it's just almost like, you know, when your best friend or a friend comes to you for advice, you know, and you're just so nice to them and you tell them everything and you're caring and you're compassionate and all that kind of jazz. And it's like, hang on, you just something clicks in your brain. You're like, how the hell am I so nice and caring and compassionate and passionate and every other positive keyword, descriptive keyword to other people, but then when it comes to myself, what the hell? Who is this? I'm an absolute, like, I'm not being congruent here. And congruent means I'm not being like the way I am to other people, to myself. So that's something that you're working on here. Okay, that's something that you are really sitting down and assessing. It could be something that Spirit wants you to do. So how are you treating other people? Okay, and does it reflect the way you treat yourself? Big message here. Okay, it's a hard one. It really is. You know, I have trouble with this myself. So we need, if we're gentle with other people, we need to be gentle with ourselves. You know, if we are, and we're not going to get it right all the time. You know, far out. We can't be completely congruent every second of our life, can we? No. So that's just something to become more aware of. So where do I want to start? Yes. So we have a number sequence for you. Spirit speaks to me with number sequences. We have the 3 of Swords, we have the 4 of Cups, and then we have the Hierophant, which is a 5. So this is an actual number sequence. So Spirit speaks to me with numbers that go up. So we've got the 3, the 4, and the 5. So 3 of Swords, like I said, I kind of feel like there is some sort of disappointment. It kind of feels like, you know, it could feel like a blockage. It could feel like something maybe constantly, repeatedly dissatisfying you, you know, because the 4 of Cups is, look at her. She's looking like, shit, not this again. Why do I do this to myself? I kind of feel I know better. So guys, I really want you to know that you actually already have all the knowledge and the consciousness to get through this, to clean this up. You know, Spirit wouldn't give you the clean up card unless you weren't evolved spiritually to figure this out. And like I said, this is part of your manifestation. So whatever you want to manifest, you cannot have no challenges or obstacles, because you have to match the energy of what it is that you want to manifest. And what you want to manifest is at a higher energy frequency. So we have to clean up our energy, which is what we do through learning the lessons and working through the challenges, so that we can be at that energy frequency that our manifestation is. How exciting. And that's what you're doing in a nutshell. So yeah. And the energy of this pile is through the roof. So I think you're really going to come out on top. So 3 of Swords, you are like, it even could be victim mentality, you know, it could just be anything where you're like, why am I keep thinking about that thought? Or it's just giving me, actually, the more I look at it, it gives me like this energy of relapsing, you know, just keep kind of in the same pattern or the same cycle. And then we have the 4 of Cups, which is like far out, like this is making me really sad or annoyed or disappointed, dissatisfied. And then you've got the Hierophant, okay? Hierophant is naturally a really positive card, okay? Even though here I was telling you that you need to kind of act the way that you give off, you know, in terms of like your ascendant energy, you know, the energy that people kind of see you as, you need to sort of find a way to give that energy to yourself. So that's what I'm feeling here. I also feel like the Hierophant can represent you forming new beliefs with that 3 of Swords, forming new healthy beliefs. I really want you to see the 9 of Swords here, okay? It is with the 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, anxiety. We actually have the word anxiety here. So your anxiety could be through the roof, or you could have periods where you just feel this sense of overwhelm. That's what I'm kind of getting. It's like, I don't know, it's like you still have faith, guys. You still have faith. You still which is really, really nice. You're not completely like, oh, nothing's ever going to work out for me. It's more about like, I just keep hitting a wall, or I want to find a different way, or why am I keep making the same mistakes or making the same choices, or, you know, it's just like you keep falling into the mud and you're just trying to get out. That's what I'm feeling. But you know that you're going to get out of this, which is what's really, really positive about your energy. You have so much faith in the future and in other people. So you'll be able to clean this up, no worries. So let's have a look at some of the other cards. Really positive cards. The rest of the cards are absolutely mind-blowing. We have the Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. And it's next to the Nine of Swords. So there's something here. There's something here where you're like, I want this dream. I want this wish. You know I can have it. But like this keeps happening, and it's just making me feel like there's no progress. That's what I kind of feel here, okay? But know that you are making progress. So we have the hero. You are a hero or heroine. I can't even say that word. Yeah. Passion for journey or personal empowerment. Personal empowerment. So this is a journey. It's not easy to climb to the top of this mountain, is it? No, there will be challenges. You may slide down a bit, then you have to get up, keep going. You know, it's not easy. But I love this card because it's bright, it's orange, and it says a passion for a journey. So you have the passion and the drive to continue to the top. And all these obstacles that get in the way are just going to be teachings that you're going to learn things, you're going to get wisdom, it's going to be insane, and it's just going to contribute to your personal empowerment. It's going to make you stronger. This reading, you guys are meant to grow, like deeply, deeply, deeply grow. And even surprise yourself with how empowered you become once you clean up this energy here. And guys, this energy comes all the time, in and out. It's not something that you can avoid your whole life. Even the most successful people that have their present wishes went through this. But what made them, achieve their manifestations was because along the way they worked through things that just felt like hurdles. It's a given. You're gonna have hurdles. It's a given. And sometimes it can feel really shitty and painful and like, come on, I've repeated this mistake. I'm gonna hold the word mistake lightly. Sometimes it can be, you've repeated the same mistake for like 5 years. But just know that if you didn't have the mistakes, the manifestation isn't coming and it isn't yours, because you need to work for it in order to match the energy frequency. So you just have to find different ways of like, it does come down to faith, guys. And I think you have a lot of faith. So keep relying on the faith that you'll get through it. Even when you try different approaches or different ways of doing things in order to match your frequency with your manifestation. But yeah, a prayer and a wish is coming true for you, especially with Jupiter return benefits. You're going to reap so much luck. Like, Jupiter is the luckiest planet to have, and it's a Jupiter return, which means that your dream is coming into reality, right? But it's with the Hierophant here. So we need to start to act the way that we believe, like, what are your beliefs? Like, are you actually stepping and encompassing those beliefs in reality? Because that's what the Hierophant does. The Hierophant will not teach or preach unless he is acting in a way that is true to what he's saying or what he's implementing or what advice he's giving or whatever. And he looks really, really sad there. So once you start to do that, an example of that would be, you are telling people that they need to be worthy in order to increase their finances, or, you know, start to act like you're a wealthy person, and then your money will come through. If the Hierophant's not doing that himself, then, I mean, that's honestly, I feel like that is not a good energy for the Hierophant to, he can't work in that energy. He can't work, and he's just going to be sad and start to take on that energy of lack here. So I think that's a big clue for you guys, pile number 1. So if you guys are wanting whatever it is that you've wished for, or the prayer, or start to sort of like know that, you know, I am worthy of money, if it is money that you want, or, you know, I am a powerful, confident person that deserves so many opportunities. If that's what you're kind of telling other people, you need to adopt that. You need to stand in those beliefs. And then Jupiter's going to seriously favor you, and there's all this benefit that's going to come through that way of being. And then we've got the Daughter Spirit, okay? So it's tied with the Four of Cups. So the door is open. Spirit is opening, I feel like, a channel for you. I always feel like the doors here with Spirit are like channels. It's like you can connect with Spirit if you really want to. Spirit is even, it's almost like with the doors to Spirit, it's like Spirit holding out a hand. Like, I'm here to help you. I'm reaching out to you. So please receive. And it's interesting because you are maybe here being encouraged to pray to Spirit, have a prayer, really connect here, because the door is open, the hand is out, and doves represent peace, so they want to come through and help with just establishing some balance here, because the Four of Cups, you know, she just feels so, I feel this Four of Cups, she feels so alone, you know, and Spirit's saying, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Just make a prayer or wish, speak to me. Because they can't come through unless we really speak, you know. Yes, we have guides and angels that work with us, but communicate. And then we have Rumpelstiltskin, secrets with success. So this is an interesting card. She does seem a little bit sad. The energy of this card is a little bit sad as well. I will say there's just, I feel here, okay, there may be some secrets hidden from you. Secrets that you will discover, especially with the Daughter Spirit and the Hierophant, okay? These secrets may be given to you from Spirit, or this secrets is interesting because I feel like it's something to do with helping you climb this mountain over here. It just gives me this sense of answers. You know, you'll be finding answers. Because then we have Success card. Such a lovely card. So it just tells me, guys, your message is very, very, very specific from the spirits. Like, once you just clean up the way that you are, okay, and bring a little bit more balance, I feel, to your mind. I think your mind's a little bit chaotic at the moment, but that's okay. You are, like, I just want to reiterate it before I get your other cards, is that it's like some of you guys may have had a manifestation that you've wanted for a very, very, very long time, and you have not given up on that vision, you know, or wanting that manifestation to come through. And that just shows your willpower and your strength and your endurance, and to keep at that, okay, to keep that. I think that's very valuable for you guys. It's just going to make, when the manifestation comes through, or the wish or the prayer, so much more rewarding for you. But it's not going to be the end. It's not going to be like, oh, I got my manifestation, so now I'm happy forever. No. For you, it's going to come in and it's going to give you this sense of like confidence and accomplishment and like, wow, I can actually achieve something. It will boost your self-esteem and it will really make you realize that you are the master of your mind and your thoughts. Okay, so a shift in your thoughts, the way that they are playing out, massive, massive shift. Okay, you're going to get extreme success with some sort of wish and prayer. Let's have a look at these messages. These are just general messages. I mean, I want to kind of look at what your prayer and wish may be, but that's going to be different for all of you. And for some of you, it's actually about you communicating with Spirit about your manifestations and really trusting that Spirit's with you and it's going to show you answers and signs, and just keep that faith that you have. I really feel for you, Power number 1, that there is faith. So these, yeah, what am I talking about? Reach out to your spirit guides. You really, really do need to. They're there. Especially because I'm about to put it on the 9 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. So we have, these are just general messages of what we've been talking about. Break old habits and create new healthy ones that will move you forward in life. Guys, this is probably just about old habits that are just seriously don't match the manifestation that you want, you know, because you need a different level up of habits. How can you have the same habits and expect the manifestation to come through? So we need to kind of align the right habits for the manifestation that we want. Okay, so that's exciting. That's what you're going to be doing. Breaking old habits and creating new healthy ones that will move you forward in life. That will help you. You'll be in the public eye. Lovely. And also, you know, the Hierophant is a public figure. Hierophant, people respect the Hierophant. People want to follow in the Hierophant's footsteps. So this could be you know, once you really embody what it is that you're teaching or preaching or believe in, I think you're going to feel a lot more comfortable in yourself. And then that's maybe going to help you expand in your visibility. You know, you could be a lot more recognized. We have confusion with the 4 of Cups and this Daughter Spirit. So there could be some clearing this confusion, you know, the 4 of Cups, that's, you know, you're in this, I feel with the 4 of Cups, it does kind of make me feel like I'm in a rut. But usually 4 of Cups is about you not seeing a potential opportunity or something that is a benefit for you because you're too busy focusing on the negative, so you don't see the positive. But this 4 of Cups doesn't seem to have any cups. It just has butterflies, and butterflies represent transformation. So there is something here about you evolving, okay? But there could be some sort of confusion around, you know, what are the next steps to take? How am I going to evolve? Transformations are also very confusing and painful. And like I said before, you need to clean this up. You need to clean up your energy frequency so you can match the manifestation energy frequency that you want. Okay, and so I think that's completely normal to be confused. And that's where Spirit really wants to help guide you. Let's get one more card. And then we have clairsentient. Interesting. Okay, guys. So that is basically what I have. And it's interesting I chose this pile. So clairsentient is absorbing energies, you know, being able to look at, okay, an example. I'll just say my example. I can look at the cards and I can just feel the energies of the cards. Like the Hierophant. Like this Hierophant is usually a very positive card. But I feel so sad when I look at it. That's an example of what clairsentience is. So we can read energies really, really well, but also we can absorb energies because we can read them and we can feel them, you know. It's not like we can just analyze the energies, but we actually take the energies on. So this is beautiful because we have the Secrets card. So the Secrets lies in your energy. So how does something feel? You know, this 4 of Cups, she feels, I can sense that she's kind of feels off. So, and confused, as we got the confusion card. So maybe taking note of that, becoming more aware of like, hey, you know, I'm feeling a bit off. Okay, something's not right here. Try not to take it on. You know, if energy feels off, just be like, hey, it's not me. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, I had one yesterday. I had this huge, I called them energy episodes. So yesterday I came home from seeing my friend. And I was kind of like feeling a little bit off before seeing her, so I don't think I absorbed her energy. I think it was something to do with what, like, I don't even know where it came from, but I was feeling so off. Like my energy was off and I could not pinpoint what it was. And I was just like, I came home and I had a plan to do so many different things and I just couldn't do them because I was so off. And I knew there was this, it was really, really nice because I didn't buy into the energy. I didn't like, buy into the energy so much that I was like, it's me, it's my fault, I'm a horrible person, I'm blaming myself for the bad energy. I knew that there wasn't anything to contribute to this bad energy that I was doing. It just came out of nowhere. It was insane. And I'm like, okay, I can understand, I'm just feeling off, my energy's off. I've obviously absorbed some sort of energy that's not mine. I need to stage myself. I just need to accept that I'm off and it's not anything more. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we can be like, oh, it's me. It's just is what it is in terms of that. So that was real awareness for me. I didn't end up ruining my day, but I just felt off. So that could be an example for you. Okay, focus on how you're feeling. If something feels good, yeah, that I think that's maybe a good I feel lead to you being in a kind of like, closer to your manifestations, closer, because the more you feel good within yourself, you are, I feel like, changing your energy frequency towards attracting your manifestation. But yeah, when you get to a point of like, oh, I feel off, just don't take it on so much, okay? It's just, we are energetic beings. Just be aware, like, hey, I'm feeling off, maybe it is someone that you were talking to. Try to analyze it. Like, I don't like analyzing, especially for me, because I just go analyze everything to bits. But when it comes to energy, I think it's really, really helpful. Where did this energy come from? Is it mine or is it someone else's? Pay attention to what was happening when you started to feel off. And I think that would really help you, okay? It'll help you maybe not get into like a full anxiety panic attack, okay? So interesting. That was your reading, part number one. I hope something resonated, okay? Very specific messages. Feel free to leave a comment in if something resonated. If you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe for future readings. Okay, let's get to part number two. Part number two, welcome to your reading. Let's get into your messages, okay? We are having a look at what messages Spirit wants to share with you. I'm instantly getting channels for you as I touch the pocket bag. I am getting a sense of something to do with writing, books, communication. I feel like you're working on something. I see writing. I see like everything to do with Gemini energy. You could be a Gemini, but you're definitely working on something, a project. It could be something at work. It's just you're really focusing your attention, trying to get, it's like you're deep into a project or you're deep into a task. That's what I'm getting. Let's have a look at the card that you chose. Let's see, what is it? Ground and center. Interesting, because I'm talking about air energy, and air energy is all up in your mind. And then we've got earth. So some of you guys may need to ground your mind. Okay, oh, this is coming through here. This may actually really help you with your ideas or really help you with what you're working on. Yeah, I think some of you guys, for some reason, I'm channeling that you are fully deep into something. Like you're spending a lot of time, a lot of effort, and you're using your mind a lot. And this is coming through. Okay, if some of you guys are on a computer screen and you're doing something, far out, we need to get off that. If you're doing that all day, every day, and you don't actually have an hour to go out and just connect with nature, to ground yourself, that is what's being encouraged. And I think it's really going to help you. It's going to help you continue on or to complete what it is that you're working on. So make sure you do that. Because these days, you know, we can just find ourselves scrolling on our phones. Just screens are just so dominant in today's society. It's insane. You know, I'm starting to realize it because a lot of my work is through, you know, using the computer or my phone. And I'm just like, far out. I have spent so many hours on screen, and I just need to go out and have an hour or, you know, whatever I can do without a screen. You know, it's like, oh, if you do work on your phone or your laptop and then your relaxation is like TV or just, you know, leisurely going on social media because that's something to relax you, you're still on a screen. So it's insane. And then sometimes I feel like, oh, when I go out for a walk, I still like to listen to a podcast or I still like to listen to YouTube, pick a cards. But then I'm still kind of on a screen. I'm not fully connecting to the present. And I think there's something here that could really, really benefit you, connecting to Mother Nature and being more present. Or that could be something that you're trying to do and something that you really want to do, but you just kind of never have made that effort or something. Okay, so how exciting. Let's get more into your energy. Let's pick up for pile number 2. What's coming through? What does Spirit want to share with them? What do I want to share with you? Also, guys, if you have like a problem, like Spirit is giving me this, you have a problem where you're trying to solve something, yeah, just get out into nature and try to not try to think so much, and then I feel like the answers will come through, you know? And also, as a person that is highly clairsentient and just like absorbs energy, so sensitive to absorbing energy, if I'm in, say, I just feel like I'm just in a mood, like, because I know my energy's off, you know what the best thing for it is? Shifting stagnant, stuck energies. It's not saging, okay, guys? It's not that. It's not crystals. Like, all that is like secondary. It is getting outside, moving my body and connecting with nature. Those are the best ways to cleanse energy and to get yourself out of some sort of stuck cloud of energy that you don't want to be in. Can you see your cards? Yes, you can. You got a lot of tarot. Look what I've done to them. So that could definitely be something for you to pay attention to. Pile number 2, Spirit. Yeah, Spirit just said, okay, if some of you guys are feeling a bit off, you're going to be feeling okay soon. You're going to be feeling okay. That's what came through. Auditory message. You will be feeling okay. I do get a little bit of anxiety. I'm getting a little tiny bit of anxiety in my belly. So some of you guys, it's not like full panic attack or anything. It's just like a little bit like, oh, okay, I'm seeing this person. Oh, gotta be careful. Like, you know how when we see new people, we just try to like not make a fool of ourselves because we don't really know them, and we can't be completely comfortable because we don't really know them. So we're trying to do all that small talk and, you know, make a good impression and all kind of stuff. That's what's coming through. So some of you guys may be doing that, and then you're just a little bit anxious of how you're being perceived by other people or a person. Take that if that resonates, okay? A little bit of social anxiety. Not too big, but like I think it's normal. Everyone has it. Interesting. What else for pile number 2? Okay, guys, you need to pay attention to feathers. I just got feathers. So a vision of feathers, which is lovely because feathers are usually signs from Spirit or your angels. So there could be something about you being led to, if you see a feather, focus on what you're thinking at the time. And there could be a message from Spirit about feathers, or you may already know what that means, okay? Some of you guys may be like, oh, yes, I've been seeing feathers, okay? Watch out for that. But let's have a look at your cards. None of your cards turned over. None of the cards I'm wanting to turn over these days. They're a little bit hidden. I've been told to reveal your little intuitive message. So let's have a look. Pile number 2, we have new experiences on the way. A new experience. How exciting. Okay. So you could have just started a new experience, or there could be a new experience on the way. Let's see. Whew. I do feel like your energy is like there's a lot of it, but it's in a way of like it's internalized. You get what I mean? Like I feel like some of you guys are internalizing a lot. You're carrying a lot within yourself, a lot of energy that's kind of you're not expressing. I feel it. It's more, yeah, it's interesting. Ooh, okay, let's have a look at your cards. We have the 5 of Cups and Purity. I'm gonna turn over a few of your cards. Oh, that's really nice. 5 of Cups, and then we have Liberator. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You have a angel here, which is nice. And it's interesting. I kind of was saying, you know, when you see feathers, it usually represents, you know, your angels, and his wings are full of feathers. It's insane. So that's full chakra Archangel Raphael. And I know he is the healer, okay? So he's definitely here healing you. And it's with the Liberator card, which is freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Isn't that great? So, and I'm just captivated by the blue here, like the blue, the bright electric blue on Snow White's top, electric blue on this girl's hair, and just the blue of the Liberator. So you guys are being free or healed in some way. I'm trying to have a look at the Snow White card. Okay. She's holding a poison apple. Okay. She doesn't look very happy. She looks freaking mean. No, she doesn't look mean, but she just looks like, how dare you give me this poison apple? Like, how dare you give it to me? Just because I may have been sleeping, or I may not be fully conscious. Like, whenever I see the Snow White, I'm just like, she's sleeping, she's dreaming, she's she's in her own little world, and people can take advantage of that. That's what I'm kind of feeling here, okay? But I feel this 5 of Cups does say regret. You guys could be regretting something, you know, regretting taking things a bit too far with a situation or a person. There's something here that you regret, but then you realize, you know, I don't have to tolerate that, or I don't have to go there anymore. No one's going to take advantage of me. There's something here about you standing up for yourself with that Snow White, okay? It's really lovely. She seems like the strongest character I've seen. I would never expect Snow White to be so fierce there. So I wouldn't mess with Snow White here. I think you realize that whatever you went through, okay, whatever you allowed to go on too far, that's what I feel with the 5 of Cups. You let a situation or a person just go way further than it should have. And I think you learned from that. Now you're like, hang on. You can take your poison apple. You can take it. Leave me alone. I just feel, and you're so protected here by wolves. You're guarded, like, whew. Anyway. Well, you're next to the Archangel Raphael. So you're realizing here that someone pushed your buttons, or you took something too far, and now it's like, no to nonsense here. No to nonsense. And you're releasing the negative thought patterns here. You know, if you've regretted maybe staying in a relationship for too long, or someone taking advantage of you, you're releasing those negative thought patterns associated with that experience or that person, which is lovely. 2 of Swords. Beautiful. It does say confusion, and then we have the water element, sensing. So much blue in your reading. Okay, it's interesting because I was talking about energies, and then we have water, which is sensing, and water is all about emotions, I feel, even though it says sensing. So trust your intuition when it comes to this Two of Swords. I'll get to this Two of Swords in a second. I know what that's about. The Teacher, we have abundance. Teacher here is about you learning lessons. Ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Like, you've honestly learned some huge big lessons, or you will soon, like even more. It's really powerful. Your energy here is powerful. It's like finally you've learned some things about yourself or your situation. It's like you're not seeing things with rose-colored glasses anymore. You're freeing yourself from maybe some illusions that you were stuck in, but now that's just like, you're seeing reality, guys. You're seeing about a personal situation. You know what that's about. Two of Swords, confusion. Yeah, so Two of Swords is like, either can represent you having to make a choice, but here it's about finding, I feel for some reason, I don't know what it is, but Spirit's saying the willpower to stand up for yourself. Okay, I just sense that here. But I do also believe that you need to make a choice if this situation is still lurking, in your reality. You will have to make a choice. Like, I don't care how confusing the situation is or how complex, or if there is a really messy situation and you're just like, whoa, how do I navigate this? How do I get out of this? How do I liberate myself from it? You need to pay attention to how you're feeling. If you feel shit, then that's the answer. What are you doing? How are you feeling? What's your intuition saying? That's basically everything associated with water. Yeah. But you're gaining clarity because it's in the center of your reading, and, maybe get some grounding, get out to nature, allow yourself to breathe and to shut your mind down in order to pay attention to how you're feeling. And then we have the Teacher and we have abundance. Guys, you will learn so much from what you're going through right now, or what you've been through. You have an angel here, so you're being very, very divinely protected. It's lovely. I think once you liberate yourself from this experience or this situation or this person, oh my God, you're gonna have so much knowledge and wisdom, and you're gonna want to help other people. I feel that's what the Teacher does. It's interesting because what was I getting? I was getting at the beginning of like everything Gemini related, which is like speaking, reading, writing, communicating, and that's what a Teacher does. So we have abundance, and this abundance card has a lot of money on it, a lot of coins. And then we have Mouse Spirit with the illusion. What we're talking about. You are going to seriously, I feel like this arrow is going to honestly go straight through this shark in your brain. And that's why you have the grounding. It's like if you feel attacked, confused, attend to the small things. This may help you. I'm trying to have a look. Yes, guys, we have a double number. Spirit speaks to me with double numbers. We have 40 and 40. This is what you need to focus on. Like I was saying, it's just small things, I'm trying to understand, like, Spirit, give me a second, because I want to kind of just quieten my mind to see what comes through about tending the small things. Spirit, what is coming through? What do you want them to do? Okay, yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah. So immediately I want you guys, this is what Spirit wants you to do, is like, if you're still in this, you need to remove yourself. You need to be able to, there's just something about protecting your energy. or getting out of the energy of what it is that's confusing you. Because how can you solve or gain some clarity if you're still around the person that is like, or the situation that is causing the confusion or the regret? And it's interesting because Snow White, well, she does have a lot of dwarves, doesn't she? But the 7 dwarves protect her, don't they? So, guys, you just need to ground the hell out of yourself. Be by yourself. And then we have the new experience, which is interesting. So there's some new experiences coming through for you. Let's pull a few other cards about that, because that's interesting. What new experience is coming for them, Spirit? Trust the great mystery. Oh, it's a mystery. I hate it when Spirit does that. Won't give me exactly what it is. What is this new experience? Oh my goodness, your journey. Trust the great mystery and journey. Oh, you're about to... It could be like you're going, like you're moving away from wherever you are. Could be like moving... Whew. She's got all her luggage there. You could be moving away somewhere, relocating, going on a trip. Yeah. Metamorphosis? Wow. Okay. All right. So, this new experience is not light, okay? This is about you transforming your life in a massive, massive way. Huge way. For example, guys, some of you guys could be leaving a relationship. It gives me that vibe. You could be ending something, so then that makes you transform ultimately here your life. You're about to begin a new journey. Okay, it could be like any sort of ending, like if you guys have focus, like you've just resigned from your job and now you're about to begin something new. It gives me that vibe. Okay, so you're ending something and then you're beginning something. And then we have Gemini, which I was channeling. Isn't that insane? So you could be definitely a Gemini. I have Gemini in your chart. It's on the teacher card basically. So you could be you could actually, some of you guys, if you want to be a teacher, you could be becoming a teacher of some sort, or a mentor, or a guide, or there's something here about you teaching, communicating with people, new people, where we have, I think, let me have a look if there's any other 15s. No. I think you are very insightful, pile number 2. I think you will be transformed by something to do with your mind, because we have the 2 of Swords there, is that you're going to make a decision that transforms, oh God, like you're just going to feel so much more space or room to be able to think creatively, or to be able to come up with new ideas with the Gemini. There's something about when I look at that card, there's room in your mind, there's room in your brain. So yeah, because you had the confusion card, so it's like almost giving me this energy of like there's a cloud among your thoughts. You can't think properly, you can't think, you're in the you're in an illusion that you want to get out of, which you will here. And now you can think clearly. Now you can, I don't know, there's something new here, and you just have the space in your mind to take it and tackle it. And I just feel like there's going to be so many new possibilities, and I'm getting ringing in my ears. So there could be so many opportunities, so many options, so many, why do I feel like you're going to get a lot of offers? That's the kind of vibe I'm getting here. Okay. Also feel like there could be a lot of people coming in. I don't know why I just got that. I got like a vision of lots of people. Yeah, Let's get some intuitive messages. Pile number 2. So these messages could be what we're talking about or just general messages. Take what resonates. So let's have a look. We have practice a creative expression. You have a talent being ignored. Okay. You're about to embark on the journey of a lifetime, and I'm about to put it on the freaking journey card. Guys, this is huge. This is like you've just closed a chapter and now you're beginning something new. Ending something in your life. We've got the siren here. Okay, this is critical. Like, this is something that is stressing the hell out. It's emergency. We need to get out of it. So whatever that may be, it's like, I'll give you some examples, like relationships needs to end. Some of your habits need to end. You need to say goodbye to an old version of yourself. That's what I'm feeling here. Exciting. You have spiritual gifts, use them now. A secret admirer is going to reach out. I knew there were lots of people around you. Lots of people, guys. You are so desirable. I just think there's something here taking up a lot of your space in your mind, clogging it up, and we need to get rid of it here. It's not real. It's not real. I know that doesn't sound positive, guys, but you're liberating yourself. And I want to give you one more. And then we have soulmate connection. Okay? This could be 2 things. All right, so you could be in a soulmate connection that's not for you, okay? And that's what you're moving away from just because it's on the illusion card. Or it could be something here about a secret admirer reaches out and then they become your soulmate, something like that. Yeah, so pile number 2, that was your reading. I hope you got something out of that. Feel free to leave a comment if something resonated. I love your comments. If you guys are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe, and I can see you in another video. Let's get to the final pile. How exciting. Pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're having a look at what Spirit wants to share with you today. You chose the orange card. So whenever I get orange, I just feel so much confidence. You know, for some reason I'm getting Leo energy. You could be a Leo, or that's the kind of energy that you're stepping into. Let me just absorb it, because like pile number 2's energy was strong. So just let me see what wants to come through for pile number 3, Spirit. We're getting creative talents. We're getting creative pursuits coming through here. Preferably not something that you're taking seriously. I mean, or as seriously as you could be. There's something here that you really like to do. Or you could just be doing something recreational, or I mean, as a hobby. We'll have a look. And it's really, you really enjoy it. That's what I'm getting here. It's fun. Let's have a look at your card here that you chose from the Everyday Witch Oracle. Let's see which card it is. I'm seeing it with you for the first time. Oh, the sun and stars. That is so lovely. Okay, so you may have an interest or a hobby when it comes to astronomy. Yes, astronomy. I also feel like for some reason here, whenever I get this card, okay, it's about you believing in something bigger than what you see, okay? Because when you look up in the sky, you just see an endless sort of a field of potential. And you could also be asking yourself questions, you know, like, this can be a little bit meta, like, you know, where do I fit into the world? Asking yourself big questions, or, you know, what's out there beyond this planet Earth? There could be this curiosity that you have, which is lovely, I feel. She looks really happy, by the way. Okay, so there's something here. And also, you know, you could be into astrology, because that's all about the stars. Or there could be some sort of spiritual... She's a witch, by the way, and she's got a wand here. You could be into some sort of spiritual interest at the moment, and Spirit's saying that it agrees with you. I also can't help but she's waving a wand, and there's like a star here. So she could be making a wish as well, similar to pile number 1. Lovely. I also feel with that card, it's about this energy of surrendering, you know, surrendering to maybe something bigger. Like you guys are here to do something bigger or be part of something bigger than maybe what you're doing on a day-to-day basis at the moment. Okay, there's gives me this energy of like a bigger vision, or you are here for something bigger, like you something about purpose. Like what's your purpose in life? Maybe you're asking all these questions. It does give me this sense of reflecting on your place in the world. Beautiful. Let's get your cards while I tap in deeper to your energy for pile number 3, and then we'll get your card messages. If you guys don't want the oh, that's way too many, but I will get the star one. If you guys don't want the channel messages, go straight to the timestamps and click the card messages. Okay. We have the star with the stars and sun. How beautiful is that, guys? Far out. This energy is amazing. I just feel you're at peace with yourself, or you may have strong connection to something bigger than yourself, you know, like a higher power. Oh! Which is nice. Basically, you have faith in the universe. Keep that up, okay? But I do feel for some reason you have some sort of hobby or interest. Take it further. It gives you a lot of joy. Also, focus on what gives you joy, pile number 3. Focus on what gives you joy. I think there is something there for you to develop, okay? Pile number 3, Spirit. Pile number 3. Okay, guys, it's just coming through even clearer and clearer. Sometimes the channels take a while to really, it's like fine-tuning a radio. You are so interested and curious about a subject. Like, I could just get this whole, I am getting an oracle card. It's downstairs, so I can't pull it out. So sometimes Spirit will give me oracle cards in my mind, even though I'm not shuffling them and getting them out on the table. It's this card of it's basically, it says, check the fine print, attention to details. It's like really focusing on the details of what you're interested in and just absorbing it. Yeah. Very, very interesting. My little researcher or something. What are you doing? What are you so interested in? And we're going to see why Spirit's bringing it up in the cards. But what else, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, that's really nice. So Spirit said you guys are feeling in control of your life. Some of you guys are like, no, I have no control right now. I think, you know, having this interest or this hobby or something that you really enjoy spending your time on will give you a sense of control, okay? Because what's the point of living if we're not doing things that make us feel good or we enjoy? So I sense if some of you guys maybe feel like your life is out of control, find something that gives you joy, because that will help bring a sense of stability and just joy, fun. We'll get more information with the cards. So yeah, I really want to get more for you. You know what? I'm going to get you more. Pile number 3. I'm going to get you more. So I'm just going to pull them over. What else? Yeah, so I'm also getting a vision, guys, of a bunch of keys. So if some of you guys are, I don't know, moving or, you know, getting a new house or something. Something that requires keys, like a set of keys. Sometimes a key, if I get a vision of a key, it represents you unlocking something. But this is a bunch of keys, like a bunch. And it's like giving me this sense of, oh, okay, so maybe you guys are going to get a new car or a new house. It does feel like it's more on the physical realm, you know, that you actually need the key to use whatever it is that you've acquired here. Okay, why am I getting another one of these? Oh well, we're gonna go with it. So let's get all your cards. We have 2 that have turned over. So we have the Star and we have the Four of Coins. So the Four of Coins, it's interesting because the Four of Coins usually is about you saving a firm foundation, holding your material possessions closely to your chest, or you could be holding on to something really, really tightly. You know, example would be if this girl is really interested in her telescope, she's going to hold it, keep it tight, safe with her. So there's something here that you really, really love. It could even be, you know, for me, it would be my tarot decks. But there's something here that you love, you know, it could be your crystals, it could be your candles, it could be something. It's just really nice. Let's get more information. I'm going to turn over some of your cards. Yeah, taboo. Taboo, like interests that are a little bit out of this world, you know, not mainstream. Oh, yeah. Then we have earth elements, stability. Stability. Four of Coins is all about stability as well. There's something here about gaining a sense of comfort. Guys, put in the comments what it is. There's something if you feel like you want to share, obviously, of course, you know. There's something that gives you such a sense of comfort, and Spirit is really, I just want to kind of, sometimes Spirit will come through and just guide you and say, you know, you're on the right track. This is lovely. Some of you guys may actually feel a little bit, you know, is it okay to have this interest? Is it okay to be researching, diving so deeply into this, you know? There could be something, yeah. Ooh, you have an angel as well. Oh, I'm turning all of your cards over. Oh, we have 1717. You know, Spirit will always put double numbers usually together, so yeah. Oh. I'm turning all of your cards over. Okay, guys, this is definitely something that you're doing by yourself, okay? You're doing something by yourself. This doesn't involve any other people, okay? Can you see any other people? No, this is you. This is about you in your own private world, or you doing something that not maybe a lot of people know about yet. Maybe only a few people. I just want to get the book for this card because I feel like I really want to read you the message. Just give me a second. I will be with you. Guys, I probably can't even find it. No, I can't find it. You should see my room. It is a mess. Anyway, first chakra, Archangel Michael. I know what he means. Why do I need to research it? Look at that. See? Guys, I am far out. This is just, okay. I wanted to go in and research the hell out of this angel when I already know what this angel represents. I always focus on how I am because I am absorbing your energy. So that could be something that you're doing. Maybe researching angels. That's your thing, you know? But anyway, let's have a look at what the first chakra, Archangel Michael, means. He is the angel. I call him the warrior angel. He's got a lot of strength. Okay. We can see he has a six-pack there. Wow. Yeah, he's strong. I don't think many things can bring him down, you know. He's ready to fight. He's ready to help you with any sort of courage, action, getting task completed. But ultimately, I feel like with the Archangel Michael is that he is very confident in what he does. Gives you confidence and stability as well. So there's something here about you feeling as if something that you're doing, it's almost therapy for you guys, okay? Because you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is like a battle. It's like a Nine of Wands. It's like, I have to get through this. And it's the card of resilience. It's the card of the warrior. So you basically have two warrior cards. Two strength cards. And they're connected with the Four of Coins and the stability card. So you have two strength cards with two stability cards. Wow. So whatever you're doing is going to give you stability in your life, and you may not even realize that. It could just be like, there also could be this message or encouragement to develop it further. It could be something that actually becomes something here in the material world, because we have earth here. You know, example of that be like, you know, you're researching some sort of topic, knowledge, you gain everything you need to know about it, and now what do you do? It can't stay in the mental realm. It actually needs to be, something needs to come of it physically, materially, and that's what maybe spirit is trying to say for you. You know, write a book. That's an example. You know, you have all this knowledge about archangels, write a book about it. That's just an example. Everyone is going to be different here, but you have something here. You have something unique, or some sort of talent, or some sort of gift. You know, and you may feel like, oh, it's a little bit different or strange. You know, people are not going to want to hear what I have, you know, what I'm interested in or anything. But look what's with it, the star. And this star is about being seen. Okay, this is quite a glamorized star card, you know. Yes, it says hope. But I feel for this star card is that she's being seen. And she's being appreciated. And she's being received really, really well for whatever it is that she's doing or putting out there. So I think you have nothing to worry about. It's really interesting because we have 1717. Could be a number to watch out on the clock. But I feel like this is two versions of yourself. Like this is you, maybe at the beginning of your journey here, or you could just maybe be real. You may be even an expert, but there's some sort of hesitancy here. Can you see in her face? She's just a little bit like, she's even protecting this skull here, okay? And I feel like maybe the skull's certain fears or something here, but you'll work through that, okay? You'll finally accept maybe what your interest is or what you find curious. You'll finally realize that it's what makes me happy, you know, it's what brings stability into my life. It grounds me. Yeah, I think you're going to be fine. It's part of your inner truth here with the owl. Like, this is giving me hermit vibes, right? There's something. You have so much wisdom as well. We have the rescuer. Let's have a look at your two archetype cards. We have rescuer, provides strength and support to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of reward. And then we have yes. Clarifying, the rescuer card. So this is really interesting. As much as what I said before with these cards, those messages are correct, but we also have here provides strength and support. These two cards represent strength and these two cards represent support. So there's something here about helping people through maybe this interest or what you are so I just see it like it's like you're enriched in something. This may be coming in, guys, so get ready. And you want to just give out this knowledge without any sort of reward or expectation, because it's a passion of yours. You know, when you meet someone and you hear them talk about something that they really, really love, they don't want anything in return, you know? It's just something that it just brings them so much joy, okay? And then we have here the child wounded. Awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children. Opens a learning path of forgiveness. So you could feel like you maybe, because as I said, like whatever you're doing here, it just gives you a lot of therapeutic relief as well. All right, brings you a lot of stability. And I think maybe you want to help other people. Maybe your childhood, especially when this card comes out, maybe your upbringing wasn't the most stable. Okay, maybe there weren't people there to help rescue you, or there's something here where you've forgiven parts of your childhood that you endured a lot of suffering. And by the way, to get the child wounded card means that you have a lot of strength. A lot of strength. Wow. And that's why Archangel Michael is with you, supporting you here. And then we have life is a mystery. Life is a mystery. And we have a number sequence. We have a 7 and an 8. So these number sequences are basically principles with how Spirit gives me my messages, okay? Go check it out. It's on my website. It's called Magical Moment Method. It's just something I picked up. Channel from Spirit. Principles to help give you your messages. And this is a number sequence, numbers that go up, 7 and 8. So this card comes before this card. And how connected are they? Seriously. Inner truth and then life is a mystery. So there's something here, you know, that is you understanding your truth here and standing in your truth, expressing your inner truth in some way. It's something very mysterious, okay? Like this Sun and Star cards, it's honestly like the invisible, what you can't really see just by your naked eye. Like she needs to look in a telescope to really see the magic. So there's something here that I feel it could be very spiritual. Like it could be something, maybe you're very fascinated by something mysterious, like mystery, something where you have to solve or figure out something. You know what I mean? Like you have to put all the dots to it. It's giving me that kind of vibe. It's also giving me that Oracle card, which was kind of giving me this like Sherlock Holmes energy where you're trying to solve a mystery. Maybe there's something, maybe that's part of your interest here. Some sort of fascination where you're just, like I said, this girl, she's trying to figure out, you know, the mysteries in life. You know, why am I here? What's my greater purpose? That could be something that you're really interested in. Answering those questions. And there could be a particular hobby or interest here that helps you understand those bigger questions. Let's have a look here. Match in heaven. Oh my God. We got match in heaven and we got the stars. It makes me feel like heaven, sun and the stars. Heaven on earth. A match in heaven. Guys, that's just what you're drawn to, what you enjoy, what you're fascinated. It is a match in heaven. It is sent from heaven. Then we have walking away. This is interesting. This walking away, guys, doesn't kind of make me feel like it's walking away from something toxic or anything or an ending. It just gives me this energy of actually a beginning. Like she's finally embarking on her journey here. She's owning her truth, stepping into her truth. Wow. Oh, guys, this is really exciting. I just want to get a few more cards and then we're just going to get your, oh, okay. That one flew out. I'll get you a few more cards and then we'll get you the intuitive messages. Ugh, fine. Imagine. There's something that you're here to imagine and create. Get out of your head. Wow. Guys, this is just about something that you've imagined. Remember how I was saying that there needs to be this like practical application, you know, you need to take this further. There's something, maybe an idea in your head and Spirit's like, hey, we've got earth here. We've got the 4 of Pentacles and we've got earth element stability. You need to bring it back, yeah, guys, look at this. Number sequence, 37, 38. So there's an idea, there's something here, and then we want to solidify it here in the earth element stability. It needs to be just, yeah, it needs to ground, become something. And I also feel like here with the sun and the stars, it's like maybe your head is in the, it's just this big, it's just, oh, it's giving me this energy of dreams, you know, and we want to bring those dreams into reality here with the sun and stars, and that can definitely happen. She's got her wand there. So let's get your intuitive messages from Spirit. What messages want to come through? This could be what we've been talking about or general. Let's see. I love your energy though. It's really exciting. Let's see. Face your fears and move on. What was I saying about the taboo? I was saying that the skull gives me this energy of some fears. Perfectly normal, okay? Take a risk, you'll be rewarded. Wow. You will, honestly. Guys, I often find if you find something that is like a match in heaven for you, you ultimately can't let go of it. You'll find naturally that you'll end up bringing it into the world in a materialistic form in some way, because it's just becomes who you are. You can't let it go. We're going to have a shock here. A shock. Maybe you imagine something. You have this perspective. You're like, whoa. You're meant for something bigger than what you're currently doing. Yes. Like you're meant for something huge. Remember I said that? Like I feel you could be doing more with what you're doing or what you're interested in. Happiness. Lovely. So much happiness. You'll receive a lot of happiness by serving other people, I feel, or maybe being a guiding light or an example, a role model. Start a business. Wow, that's very materialistic and tangible. Wow. Maybe you're walking towards, branching out, making this business. It's definitely a confirmation if that's something you've been thinking about. An example would be if you guys are interested in numerology. And what the hell? I can become, I can take this further. I could start a YouTube channel, or I could do something here. I could start a business, help other people understand their numerology birth charts or something like that. That's a vibe, and that can be a little bit of a taboo sort of business, isn't it? It's something a little bit different, but just believe that it's your purpose here with the sun and stars. So it's your match in heaven. So pile number 3, that was your amazing reading. I absolutely enjoyed being in your energy. If anything resonated, feel free to leave a comment. If you guys are not subscribed to my channel, make sure to subscribe so I can see you in a future reading.